I think for me and Imran, the most important thing is that we both started off together as assistants. So we share that kind of rapport that right now we have the same sensibilities. We've been groomed the same way. Our training has been the same. The ideas we like. So normally that kind of rapport is very difficult to get, and that comes very with a lot of time with other people. So that's something that I really. And another thing is, as I've evolved in my own craft, I think he has evolved too. We've learned on the job rather than coming back from institutes and coming back from places. So that's something that we really share and maintain with each other, which is superb for a director when he's making his film.
ਚੱਲਾ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਆਇਆ ਵੇ ਜਿੰਦੜੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਮ ਤੇ ਲਾਇਆ ਉਹ ਦਿਲ ਨੂੰ ਖਿੱਚਦੀ ਮਾਇਆ ਰਾਤ ਦਿਨ ਟੈਕਸੀ ਚਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੋਟੇ ਡਾਲਰ ਕਮਾਉਂਦਾ.
Neha for sure is a newcomer, so for her, I think just for her, the people will be amazed with the amount of maturity she's shown in this role, even though she's a newcomer and a young girl. So that's something that's definitely going to surprise people. I think she has a great future ahead. She keeps talking about going back to fashion designing, which I don't think she's ever going to do because she's good at her job and she's going to get appreciated for it. Well, as for Imran, I think you're going to see a newer Imran. He's never played a younger character like this. He's never played a student ever in his films. He's always played a guy who's older or something like that. In my films also, the first time we've together made a film that is actually about people our age and not about older people. So I think that's a younger, more fresher, more dynamic Imran. You see him dancing, you see him speaking Punjabi, you see him doing, besides his regular things, he's doing all these things new and he's up there. I think that's going to be really surprising for the audience.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में एक और भारतीय छात्र को निशाना बनाया गया है. मुझे पीटा इंडियन पुलिस की वजह से. तुमने मुझसे सच क्यों नहीं कहा सूरज?
मैंने जिंदगी भर सिर्फ झूठ बोला है. यही मेरा सच है.
Well, a lot actually, both entertaining and serious. Like for example, whenever they go to a strip club, in Australia, the Punjabis over there call it Angrezon Raj da Badla. That means they're going back to take this thing. That's something. It's as small as that to as big as even the first like instances about people who got beaten outside a convenience store. I made him get the same problem of going into a coma. Things like, and I've credited those kids. I've credited the guy who helped me out, called Dayajot, who helped me a lot with the research of it. But the nuances and the things I have got from people that I've seen around in Australia, and how I felt they were more Indian than the Indians that live in big cities or in places like that. They were more rustic in how they spoke Punjabi and how they spoke English and how everyone was a taxi driver. Like everyone in Australia, every taxi driver in Australia is not only an Indian but just a Punjabi. So that was something I found really fascinating, which I put in my film.
टैक्सी का रास्ता बहुत लंबा है. तरीका नंबर 2 इस्तेमाल करते हैं, मेम फंसाते हैं और टैक्सी का पेट्रोल बचाते हैं. सूरज, by the way.
Catch you sometime, Suraj. By the way.
One of the most important things I think was really upsetting was losing your camera. I think in a shoot, that's very disturbing for a director and everyone else in the unit also. Watching your camera go break on a highway, fall down the crane, and go under your lead hero's car, and then seeing pieces of it coming out on outdoor, being on outdoor in Australia, and you see pieces of your camera coming back to your room, it's almost feeling like a unit member of yours is dead, and that was quite an upsetting moment for me. Something that I'm finding very difficult to get over. Besides that, I think we did face a few problems with permissions and in Melbourne when we were shooting, not with the private locations, not with the so-called government locations, but with the public locations, particularly with the Melbourne City Council and stuff like that. We were actually facing a problem with it. So I find it surprising that you're sent to this country where you're given a work permit to work over there, but you're not given permits to shoot in public. Even though they have assessed your script, and our script doesn't put down any country or anyone in particular, but these are just things that we were faced with when we were shooting over there.